Okay, folks, welcome back. This is part 2 of my tutorial for keeping the faith. We have just a couple of things to learn in this one, and then we'll kind of put the pieces together so you can feel what's going on. Here is the crux of it. Basically, all we have to learn is we're coming out of into this. So just the part where he says, you can get just so much from the good things, okay? So what's going on in the left hand here is that we're playing along on our normal rhythm pattern. So, and then at some point we get to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then immediately jump to an F sharp and octaves. F sharp, G, A, bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 bum. So A, G, G, F sharp, F, da, da. So listen to the whole rhythm here. Bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 bum. Now we're down to an E. Bum, 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 A, then right back to. Okay, so that's what's going on in the left hand. And in the right hand, we are playing along. We go. So bump, bump, bump. Then we play our D chord, A, D, F sharp. Then a G chord, which is B, D, G. Okay, now we're on an A chord, and I probably will most often play this as a full octave chord. A, C sharp, E, and A. And we're going to do that toggle thing again. Okay, so now we've got the top half of the chord, which is C sharp, E, and A, toggling down to an A with your thumb. Then right back to a G chord. Okay, so now we've got B, D, G, toggling to a low G. And then it's a D chord over an F sharp bass, so you've already got F sharps down here. So now we're just going to play this guy, D and F sharp, toggling to the A. Bottom, bottom, bump, and then right back to bump, bump, bump. So watch it slow. So we're going bump, 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 we go to an E minor 7 chord, which is basically a G chord in the top hand. So we're going to have D, or B, D, and G toggling down to this low G over an E bass. And then we go to an A suspended chord. Okay, so this is D, E, and A, because we're suspending the third up for a little tension. And then we resolve bum, bottom, bum to an A chord, and we move that D down to a C sharp. Okay, so again, I'll just play that a few times slow for you, this whole line. Okay, so let me play that another time or two, nice and slow. Again. Okay, so when you get that up to full speed, you'll be going. Okay, so that's all that's going on there. And then that's the same thing that you play during the little saxophone break when he's also going, whoa. So you've got that down. At the end of the song, when he says, now I'm going outside to have a nice cold beer in the shade, going to listen to my 45s, ain't it wonderful to be alive, while the rock and roll plays. Now, we have done something very reminiscent to this. We've already learned to go. Okay? So what is different this time is that we just extend it a little bit. So, while the rock and roll plays, yeah. While the memory stays. Now instead of going down to this G, we go back to the G6 over the B bass. Bum. I'm keeping the faith. Then boom. So we just kind of drag it out one extra going. So while the rock and roll plays. Yeah. While the memory stays. Keeping the faith. Boom. Yeah, keeping the faith. And then you just vamp on that D and there's a fade out ending, but I'm going to show you a kind of a fun way to end it that's not too difficult to pick up. So let me just play that slow once or twice for you so you can really get a feel for what's going on. Very, very much the same as what we've done before, just extends it. Coming into boom. Okay, one more time just for good measure. play that for quite a while, and then the way I would recommend getting out of it is to go. Okay, bump, 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 bump. And then just A, B, D. A, B, D. So watch that nice and slow. We're playing along. Nice, kind of fun, but very approachable way to end the song. It stays in the spirit of that bouncy little syncopation they have. And that's the whole song. So I'm going to play the whole song now at full speed, just so that you can see all the parts coming together and how they come in. But it's a very repetitive song. I'll try to call out, you know, where we are if we switch to another verse or whatever as we go. But so it goes like this. Okay, verse starts here. Keep going with the second half of the verse. Starting the verse here. This is the third verse, by the way. verse, by the way. And it's a half verse, because here we go. Okay, I'm going to end it. And there you have it. Love this song. One of my very favorite tunes off the Innocent Man album. One of my favorite 80s songs from Billy. It's like I say, not the most complicated thing, but really a fun groove to get into. So I hope that you enjoy it, and thank you for those of you who sent me the requests, and I hope that it lived up to your expectation. And please remember that the only real rule you need to follow with any of this, you can put your own spin on any of it, rhythmically or note-wise or whatever, that you're never doing any of that wrong. The only thing that you can do wrong is not have fun when you're making music. That's my motto. I've said it for as long as I've been on YouTube. If you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. So other than that, feel free to bring yourself into this process and just really try to enjoy the journey. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for tuning in, and consider looking at the Piano Man Approach, which is my paid lesson course where we teach you not so much song tutorials, those I'm doing for free, but if you would like to learn the skill set that I've developed over the years, it allows me to play pretty much any song I want through the process of finding out the chords and, you know, creating a rhythm pattern and little improv techniques, simple and complex alike, then come check me out at learningmusicisfun.com, and we'd love to have you in the community. There's a couple hundred lessons in there now, and the pile just keeps growing. So I will talk to you later, guys. Have a great one. This is Piano Man Steve signing out.